Damn, Blade Master! Back at it again with the Blade Balance videos. What's up, guys? Total War Rome 2 Blade Balance action here. East versus West. Flash tournament round 1 between me and Achilles. We're going to be watching that. I recently just held it out. It's actually going on right now. I'll probably just stop the Blade Balance buddies thing. Yeah, whatever. It's going to be a super dope battle. I've fought against Achilles here, and I've taken Suebi. The theme is basically that basically anyone who participates gets put in either East or West factions. It's going to be decided by a random number generator. Basically, East factions are Seleucids, Parthia, whatever you think is our Eastern factions. You got like a bunch of pike factions, some good cavalry factions like Parthia and Masagatai, and just general cool, pike builds and cavalry builds like that. You know what I'm talking about, and Chimeria also. On the West factions, it's basically just the barbarians. You got Lustani, Arevaci, Arverni, Boyai, the usual heavyweights, Iceni, blah blah blah, and they hopefully would be matched one against the other. So it'd be like an East versus West, or sometimes it can be East versus East, sometimes it can be West versus West. It just depends on how the brackets are made and how Lady Luck favors you. I've taken Suebi in this matchup, and I've taken a pretty decent army. I wasn't, on the other hand, Achilles brought Arevaci. I wasn't really expecting too much from Arevaci, but then again, this is Achilles we're going to be talking about, so we're going to be looking at his build the first. He has brought an absolute troll army. There were very few rules in this game. There were only like max 6 of the same basically. So he's brought a massive skirmish build with Arevaci and a shit ton of cavalry as well to protect them. He's brought a total of 6 Celtiberian cavalry, 6 total Celtiberian cavalry, a noble cavalry as well, a total of 6 Iberian slingers, 3 of whom on either flank, and then finally we got 4 Balearic slingers, 2 Scutari, and 1 noble fighter general. What the fuck is this build? But if anyone can make this army work, it's probably Achilles with his insane micro. I, on the other hand, have brought a total of 2 Riders of the Hunt, 2 Germanic Scout Riders, and I'm sure Achilles is going to be blasting me in the comments for being tryhard, but how can you be tryhard when you bring Riders of the Hunt? And especially when you bring these guys. I've got 2 Horse Runners, who are actually pretty decent in Blade Balance though, in my opinion. I haven't really tested them out too much, that's why I wanted to bring Suebi. I've also brought a total of 2 Cimbri Bowwomen, 1 on either flank, along with the Horse Runners, 2 Germanic Slingers in the front with a couple of Spear Levy, a total of 4 Wooden Ass Spears, 1 Swordmaster kept up in front, a single Berserker, 2 Wolf Warriors, and that's about it, and a couple of Germanic Scout Riders, one of whom is going to be engaging the Celtiberian Cab on the right flank. I don't know why they decide to go ahead and rush in swords in hand. No, they don't. They get into point blank range, and I don't know why. Skirmish mode was turned on, I assure you, because I do not trust my micro skills. So I kept skirmish mode on, but for some reason they decided to just say hi and give a quick Germanic kiss to them. Here I decided to send these guys in to attack the Iberian Slingers. Terrible move, and the Celtiberian cavalry from Achilles easily just catch me. That is just playing right into his hands there. You know what? I'm just going to close my Steam for this video. Anyways, because the tournament is still going on, actually. It's like semi-finals or finals now. So the Germanic Slingers, I'm going to try and target his noble fighters. It's just all sorts of pandemonium here. I didn't want my Germanic Scout Riders to get caught there, so now I'm going to send in the Riders of the Hunt to help kill off the Celtiberian. Riders of the Hunt should do, not great, but at least they got a charge in, which should even the odds a little bit. And I'm bringing a Horse Runner over there. I actually thought that they were Cimbri Bowwomen, but they're just going to slaughter everything, man and beast, friend or foe, in their path. The Germanic Slingers are going to be pulled away against the Celtiberian Cab, while I bring in a Spear Levy who are going to get summarily charged by Noble Cavalry there. And this Germanic Slinger is basically dead now. I'm going to pop Fast Charge. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I charged him with a 52 charge bonus Swordmaster against a Scutari, which makes the Scutari lose like 30 men off the charge. But he does come in with a Noble Cav, not the greatest charge. And I'm bringing in my Warden Ass Spear. My general is going deep into enemy territory along with this Warden Ass Spear, trying to chase off some of the Iberian Slingers. On the other hand, there's not too much going on. The Warden Ass Spear over there is going to try and catch the Celtiberian, which caught my Horse Runner. But the Horse Runner should do okay for a little bit. But here is the main combat. The Celtiberian just charged, and I played right into Achilles' hands here. I'm going to pop Pride and then going to pop Cavalry Counterattack with Shield Screen, whatever I can do, which means that this Celtiberian Cav is going to take a lot of damage, but then he's just going to be firing in from all sides on all cylinders with all of his Balearic Slingers. So my general is just getting completely butt slaughtered. And he's going to charge him with the spear levy here with his noble cavalry and his Celtiberian cav. My swordmasters here has lost 20 men, but it's killed off his Skutari. But his general now is just going to come in and completely slaughter my general. My general's already getting gangbanged by all of his slingers and the Skutari as well, getting a lot of kills there because it's against a weakened Warden spear. This Celtiberian cav chasing after my Germanic slingers and still killing them off, of course. And I'm going to bring in my wolf warrior to try and kill these guys off, but they don't do very well against anything other than infantry. But again, pandemonium. I do not know what's going on here. Swordmasters in shield wall running. I have no idea how this is happening, but okay, it's happening. It's literally the first time I've seen this happen. They're not supposed to run, by the way. Warden SP are going to chase out these Iberian slingers to the far side. I have this Germanic scout rider at 23 men there. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with them. This Germanic scout rider, I do realize, has come back from routing, but my general has died. I have no idea how they didn't rout. What the fuck? They're supposed to have really shit morale, but they still managed to stay alive. Maybe because I had a lot of ammo, which kept the balance of power nearly kind of in my not in my favor, but somewhat even. The Celtiberians here are going to lose a lot to Warden spears in shield wall, in cavalry counter tactics, and this noble cavalry has done an admirable job, got a lot of kills, but there's not too much that it can do now. The wolf warriors have got a single XP chevron, and so have the berserkers haven't really done much. Swordmasters here getting gangbanged, Celtiberian cavalry rear charge against them. I do not know what to do. It's just all sorts of like isolated units here. But this one Iberian slinger has lost to my Germanic scout rider. It's so crucial that I have a Germanic scout rider still left, and I have this one also, which I have no idea I still have, by the way. Berserkers here are going to lose to Iberian slingers. This is the worst way to use berserkers, but I have nothing to do. If I try and charge into his Iberian slingers, he's just going to like run away from me, and so these berserkers are going to try and chase off a Celtiberian cav that's engaged against my Kibri bowwomen, the noble cavalry, and meanwhile they're just going to get destroyed. The Iberian slingers have done brilliantly. And this wolf warrior has not done too much. It's gotten 59 kills and it's getting super slaughtered by Balearic slingers from the rear, getting great kills. And this is just the power of Achilles' skirmish army. He's got the micro to, play them well, to play this sort of army well. And there's not much that I can do now. I'm just going to send in Warden spears, get a somewhat decent engagement against his noble fighter general. He's losing a lot of men. With shield wall, with shield screen, the Warden spears will do pretty decently. They'll hold out very well. And of course, Warden spears are one of the best spearmen in Total War Rome 2, so they should do well against an already damaged noble fighter, especially with the Kimberly bowwoman that's helping them out there. I've got a horse runner at less than half men back from routing, and this Germanic scout rider has, I think it's killed another Iberian slinger, so somewhat staying in the fight because of the Germanic scout riders. Now this wolf warrior is getting rear shot by Iberian slingers while he's chasing away another Iberian slinger. This is exactly what would have happened to my berserkers as well, but now I'm going to issue an attack order with the other Germanic scout rider that I completely forgot until now. I'm going to say, okay, come try and hit as many of these skirmishes before you die. And this scout rider has routed because under the protection of the Celtiberian cavalry, the Iberian slingers managed to just destroy them. But my Warden spears are closing in the distance. They're active against Iberian slingers who are fresh. If any of these were tired, then maybe I could close the gap because, light infantry are very quick. But, at this point, it's not going to be too easy. But I am kind of cornering him, but he's of course got much quicker units. But I do have this one unit that has very light mass, which means it's super quick. The Germanic Scout Riders, which is completely fresh, it just ran across the side of the map. But it's probably, it's still fresh because they've got resistance to fatigue. So there they go, just slaughtering that one Iberian slinger. And it's routed at 74 men is routed because the general has died. General fled recently or something like that. But yeah, these guys got attacked in the rear. My Germanic Scout Riders have come in to catch these Balearic slingers, and they're going to catch these Balearic slingers as well. I'm going to try and push them away. I need to keep them alive as much as possible. These are the biggest MVPs if they stay alive. And now I'm going to try and catch some of these Balearic slingers as well with these Germanic Scout Riders. No, I'm going to go ahead and turn around and hit the Iberian slingers instead. My Wolf Warriors as well have caught some of the Balearics or some of the Iberian slingers. The Noble Cavalry can't do much against a Warden Spear with triple XP chevron and cavalry counter tactics turned on. So they're going to rout with like 4 men left, and it's somewhat turning around because of this solitary Germanic Scout Rider. You guys, I really shouldn't have won this one. There's only 43 seconds left, so you guys know how this match is going to turn out. But literally because of this one Germanic Scout Rider, I managed to turn things around. How? I'm way too lucky. Really, I mean, hats off to Achilles. He probably should. He definitely should have won this. But there are two things that are certain. Three things that are certain: taxes, death, and Achilles losing to Blade Master in a tournament, despite beating him constantly in friendly battles. I always win against against Achilles when it comes to tournaments. I won, like, I think we played like twice or maybe thrice against each other in tournaments, and I won all three of them, I think. Or maybe we've lost one, I don't know. But when it matters, I win. And this one definitely matters. My first game in the in the Flash tournament, and I win. Oh god, I feel dirty. Oh, I feel so dirty. That Germanic scouter really shouldn't have been alive. It should have routed so long ago, especially after my general was dead. Oh man. These Germanic slingers were still alive. Maybe they routed completely though. I don't know. Kimberly Bowman was still alive. But yeah, fuck, I really shouldn't have won this. Look at all of these slingers that routed even though they were at full strength. Oh man, that's wow. Still fun game though. Super fun game to watch. Super fun game to cast. Also, so much shit going on. Well played to Achilles. Really should have won this. Hope you guys enjoyed it and stay tuned for more. Peace.